2026 planner ecosystem. I am showered. I am hydrated. I have my water. I'm ready to tell you guys all of the things we're doing starting tomorrow in our new 2026 Hobonichis. We're going to start off with the weeks, and this is personal, this is for work. We are going to go section by section. So in the annual section, I'm going to keep track of all of my PTO, any sick days I have, any holidays where I'm off. In the monthly section, we are going to keep track of any important events that I have to do for work. Sometimes I have programs, society meetings, things of that nature. It's all going to go in here. Then in the weekly section, I have all of like my day-to-day stuff. So any appointments or any places I need to be at will be in here. And then I'm going to try and keep daily task trackers specifically for logging my calls, answering emails, and making sure that my mileage is up to date daily. Then I just have this section that I'm going to reserve for notes or any contacts or anything that happens throughout the week. It's going to go here. In this note section here is where I'm going to keep track of any quarterly incentives that my company does. Then for this specific planner, which like I said is the personal one, I am going to be using the annual section to track my daily steps. So I'll just be writing in every single day the amount of steps that I do. I have a walking pad, so I'm trying to be better about using it. Then I left a little sticky here because in the monthly section, I want to do what did I do for fun today? I'm trying to rewire my brain to ensure that I'm also allowing myself rest and leisure activities that allow me to actually decompress. So whether that's Lego building, movies, reading, TV, whatever it is, I want to see how much I actually dedicate to leisure activities. In the weekly section, this is going to keep track of breakfast, lunch, and dinner for each day. I have a bunch of different habits that I'm trying to keep track of. Things like, did I consume caffeine that day? Did I drink a water jug? Supplements, my actual prescriptions, how many total miles that I walked this whole week. I'm going to have a specific space for any affirmations that I am going to be concentrating on that week. And then this is my sleep tracker. The reason why I didn't do just boxes to indicate how many hours I slept is because sometimes I have disconnected sleep where I'll be up from like 3 a.m. to 5 a.m. or something like that. I didn't realize how many note pages there actually were in a regular weeks. So in here, I think what I'm going to do is if I have really hard days where I need to like completely write without any judgment, without sharing, without anything, I think I'm going to put it in here and that just will be for my eyes only. Then I also have this tracker, the checkoff sheet. For each day, I'm going to use a stamp that has 5 different moods on it. So I'll pick one for each day. I did the first one just because I wanted to see if it would actually fit. And then I slid my stamp, but it's okay. In my 100, I'm going to put quick dinner ideas that I can pull from when I don't know what to make. Moving on to my A6, I have a reusable sticker book that I'm keeping in here that has all of like the stickers for bills, because this is going to be like my financial planner, and then all of like the stickers that go along with household chores and things of that nature, because this one is going to be used in that way. So I do have a key. These are going to be the habit trackers that I use for every single day. And this is for household stuff. Like, did I clear out the dishes? Did I clean the floors? Did I reset my living room? Things like that. Then I also have a section called last cleaned. All of these different things are things that I'm not going to clean every day or every week. And I just want to write down when was the last time I cleaned it. So I just cleaned my microwave and my bathroom vent. And I just wanted to put that in here so that the next time I go to do it, I know when was the last time I did it. These are tasks that sometimes will go longer than they need to because I forget that I'm supposed to do them. Then here I have my bills and total spend. So I put my bills in for the most part. And then I'm going to write down in every single day how much I spent, in hopes that it'll keep me from spending too much money in the future. Then in the daily section, I'm going to keep my to-do list. And I'll show you an example. This is today. I just write in the day, my to-do list. And then for socials, I won't be doing socials here. The to-do list is actually going to consist of anything and everything that needs to happen, things I need to buy, grocery list, things that I need to plan for the future. This is just going to become the catch-all. Any content ideas, everything will go in here. And then in the My 100, I have my wish list. In hopes of keeping myself from overspending, I'm going to whenever I see something that catches my eye, that's something that I would buy for myself, I'm going to put it in here. And then when people ask me, hey, what can I get you for your birthday? Or what can I get you for Mother's Day? I'll be able to pull from something that I saw or wanted, or I'll just have my wish list there. And then here is where I'm going to track how many no spend days I actually have. And this is going to be a great visual representation of whether I am being successful with my financial goals. This is the 5-year Hobonichi in the A6 size. I do have a slim notebook in here, but it's good for me to just have extra paper on hand. But this one specifically is for my son. I want to use this as a way to track the things that as the years go by, as a parent, you tend to forget because there's only so much space you have to remember everything. I tried doing it via email, but I'm not really a digital person, so I figured pen and paper will work better for me. And this is something that's just really special, that is super personal, that I can give to him when he's older. Or something that I can look back through when I'm older. But I just thought that this was something I've been wanting to do, and now this is going to be a way for me to do it. And then the empty page that goes along with each of these days, I may add pictures when they're like special events or anything like that, and I'll try to keep it small so that if I need to add multiples, I can. And then we have the cousin, which is what started this madness in the first place. I also have a slim notebook in here. It's where I'm going to keep my swatches so that I know how certain colors look on the paper before putting them in here. I know exactly what I'm reaching for. In the annual section in this one, I'm going to have my socials. In my monthly section, I'm just going to keep track of everything that's happening, all of the important events, appointments, meetings, my son's school closings, if he has any field trips or anything like that, all of that's going in here. Then in the weekly section is where I have my schedule hour by hour. This is something that I absolutely use every single day just to reference, to make sure that I'm doing exactly what I need to do, when I need to do it, being where I need to be. And then I did already fill out the main page for January, but this is ready to go. I will decorate this on January 1st. I'm not sure what I'm putting here just yet, but it'll come to me before January. In the back, I'm doing my 100 books of 2026. I only made it to about 27, 28 books this year. So I'm hoping to get a little further next year. I am going to also weigh my planner. So I'm going to do my starting point on the line, on the actual axis. But then for the end of January, February, March, and all the months, I'll be plotting the weight of my planner. This is going to be my favorite album for the month. I did this in my 2025 and I really liked it. And it's just a good way to like capsule in all of the music, like whatever new album or an old album that I was really listening to will be in here. And then the 365 for the A5 is where I'm going to keep track of how many days I colored in the year, because that is something that I would like to do more of. So we are going to track it this way. And that is my